What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure like me you are playing the hell out of Elden Ring, but I'm also sure like me you're looking for the most efficient way to get runes, aka XP, in the game so that you can increase your levels. So I wanted to share a short little clip, an area that you can farm out against relatively easy-ish enemies, depending of course on your current level when you hit them. So the best thing is to basically go try it out, and there's really no reason for you to quickly just take a side detour to this area and check it out. But let's quickly jump on over to the game. So as mentioned, once we are actually in the game, we are going to be transporting ourselves to the third church of Marika, which is over here on the map. So of course you start here. I'm talking about this area here. So this is to set up getting to the area. You can of course ride there on horseback, but that would be a super long trip. So we're actually just doing a shortcut here with this portal, which is basically around the corner here. And this essentially gets you to the area where we will be farming the enemies. Of course, there is also a torch there, or a camp, or whatever you want to call it, where you can then also set up. So once we do this actual travel, just going to shoot through. It gets you to the, basic one corner, one side of the map, quite far away from where you start from. So if you were trying to get there by just riding by horseback, it would take you quite a while. So you're going to come out here. You're definitely not going to want to mess with that dude. But first thing we're going to do is we're just going to ride down and we're going to set this up. So we're just going down this road here. We're actually going to pass one of the enemies that we end up farming. He's a dude standing right there on the right. And there's another one kind of like ahead of us here. So we're just going to shoot past these guys quickly and set up our save point, which is just on the other side of this bridge. Now, if you were coming on horseback, you would have to come across that bridge. And there's of course a dragon blocking this bridge. So that's why this way is the preferred method. So we're going to come down here, we're going to set up our camp, and then we're essentially good to go with the farm. Now, I'm playing an astrologer, so I get to engage these guys at range. But if you are playing someone that has to physically attack them, like with a weapon, then of course it's probably a good idea for you to set up backstabs and essentially kill the enemies that way quicker, because they are a little bit dangerous and they do use beast claw as well. But like I said, I'm playing astrologer, so I'm literally just going to shoot these guys. Now, again, the damage that you're dealing to them will, be different depending on what level you are when you show up here. I'm in my mid-30s right now, but as you can see there, just over 1,000 runes for killing one of them. So this area itself has a whole bunch of these. I tried mapping out most of them. Those shots are all missing. Terrible. I tried mapping out most of them, but basically what you're looking at is something like this. So they spawn all over this area. All these green icons represent them. Sometimes they're more than one in a group. Like over here in this area, there's actually 3 of them standing together on top of one another. But the bottom line is you just farm these guys out. You do however many you can do while not bursting through all of your potions or everything like that while surviving. Then of course you just go back to Farum Great Bridge, reset, and go again. And these guys are all worth like 1,000 XP each, so it really does end up stacking up quite quickly. They do drop sets of armor and weapons and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, you just end up walking around here. I have like a kind of like a little route that I run. I do 10 at a time, and then I essentially reset. That's it. No mess, no fuss, especially if you're taking them from range. Oops, I gotta drink. He's gonna use beast claw, as you can see, and you don't want to get hit by that. So that's definitely, for me as a caster, it's obviously in my best interest to stick as far away from them as possible. But that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below if you are still enjoying playing Elden Ring, and if you have a better area to suggest to farm that is more efficient than this and something that I could check out. But it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, a great afternoon, and a super awesome evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.